following is a 24 Hours podcast.
Raymond Louis?
What I've heard so far is that we need to look at different ways of providing housing. But one thing that bothered me that I heard was that we would be creative in terms of density bonusing, but only for the benefit of a short-term rental housing stock. And that's exactly what happened in Southeast Falls Creek, where some extra density was given to the developer to provide middle-income housing or rental stock, but it was only for 10 years. Another instance, there's another for 15 years. That's, I think, a mistake on the city's part. It's a mistake that the mayor and council have made in the past and continue to make this term as well. When we invest that significant amount of density bonusing, we should be securing that as a benefit to the city in perpetuity. We do it for our social housing, where we buy a piece of property and we own it, and we maintain it because we know that the cycles will go up and down. If we only have it for 15 years or 10 years, what happens when the next cycle comes along? So I'm in favor of a longer-term perspective.
Thank you. And Al DeGenova wants another crack at this one, so go ahead.
Well, when we talk about affordability, it's absolutely ludicrous when I see the city right now and we see all the immediate rental that we could be building in our basement suites. And when I look at the FSR and they're forced to only fill in half their basement and they can only build on the other half with sand, I see that we could actually get dual suites down there. So one, we're helping out the affordability of the first-time home buyer if they can afford to do so with an extra mortgage helper. But more importantly, Erwin, we would be able to help hundreds and hundreds of people within a cycle of 90 to 120 days from now of homes that are being built if we could relax the basement suite by the FSR of the existing home so we could create hundreds, literally hundreds of more units, affordable, helping the families and helping the rental income side for people who need rental.
All right.
You got my lifeline, don't I?
Thanks for being with me.
Clearly, affordable housing is not a very big issue in Vancouver these days.
I ate my lifeline.
And no, you're okay. So just to update the candidates on your rebuttal tallies, Al, you have used up 4 of your 5. Raymond, you've used up 3, and Gregor, you've used up 2.
Vancouver.24hours.ca